Here with Jordan Meadows, Shady Spring Tigers. Jordan, obviously a nice day for your program today. Tyler Mackey signing. Signings happen every year, every school. Kids will sign to continue their career. He's a little different because he didn't play this year.
Right.
We'll talk about him getting a chance and opportunity because he really was a great player for you when he was healthy and couldn't play this year because of the football injury.
Yeah, I mean, Mackey's one of those kids that he's a grinder. We really miss him. He was our two-hole hitter. He's our utility guy. He played shortstop, right field, pitched some. I mean, the guy gave 100% effort and he wanted to win all the time. But just in the situation that he was in, I mean, as long as someone gave him a chance, everybody knew that he was a college, whether it was football, whether it was baseball, he was a college-bound guy for sure.
Just for him to get that opportunity to stay close to home, to fight through what he had to fight. He said it was hard to even go to games.
Right.
Did you think there was a time when he ever thought this might not happen?
Yeah, and spring break, he came around, and you can kind of tell he was hating not being out there. I get it. An injury like that senior year, it's definitely going to hurt knowing that you were a key part of our program for the last 2-3 years, and this year it's just we'll see what happens. So he was kind of upset, but he sectionals rolled around. He was in the dugout every game. He helped our players. He helped the younger guys, and then giving a Tech, Lawrence Nesselrod, giving him a chance. The dude is 100% hustler. If he gets on the field, he's going to compete at Tech. There's no doubt about it.
When you think about his career and what he did, does his throw from the outfield against Independence, I think he might have nailed Atticus.
Yeah.
Of all people, Atticus Goodson. Does that stand out to you, or is there something else about him? I know he's all tournaments down in Charleston,
right,
too. The only Shady player to do that. But is that the play, or is there something else?
That's one thing if you think about Tyler Mackey's career that sticks out. But to me, it's just 100% effort. I can think of situations where he would go first to third without anybody knowing it, and I didn't tell him to do it, or he's just baseball IQ smart, and that's what I miss on the baseball diamond about him because he's one of those guys that we need out there for energy, for effort, for everything, and it's just we're gonna miss him. Hate that he's not out there in this regional sectional run. Hopefully we make it back to the state tournament, but at Tech, they're getting a good one.
Is he a guy, and I know you're a baseball guy from a baseball family. Obviously, you and your brothers play baseball. Talk it all the time. Is he a guy that is on that IQ with you guys? Is he a guy that would fit in perfectly there?
And he understands the game to part where I don't even have to coach him. When he was playing right field last year, I don't even have to tell him where to go because he was there on every blooper. He was there on every deep ball. He was just so smart that he knew the batters before they came up to the plate. When he was playing shortstop, he knew situations. He would fake the throw to second, get the guy out. Just situations like that. But on the base pass, he'd steal when he needed to steal. He'd bunt when he needed to bunt. You didn't really have to tell him to do stuff. He's so baseball IQ smart that he's one of the kids that you want on your team.
It's so important in right field. Now, this isn't Little League where you stick to work playing right field because nobody can hit the right field. What made him so key and integral at that position where you put him here, and then when he played in the infield, he played on the other side?
Well, when we put him in right field, you think about the team we had last year. We had Alex, who was throwing upper 80s, and Cam, who's throwing upper 80s. In high school baseball, that's pretty hard. And they're hitting to the right side of the field all the time. So we had our best lineup over there. And then once he started performing, we just kept him over there. He was making diving catches. He's throwing guys out at home. He's doing everything we needed to do. But, he's our two-hole hitter. He plays shortstop when he needs to because he's just so – the agility he has on the base pass and then playing shortstop. He has good reps. Everything about him is a stud player.
I know that you think he'll be successful because of the work ethic that you talked about, because of the skill level you talked about, the IQ. What he's done at Tech, what do you think people will say?
I could see him being a career guy at Tech. Getting all the good numbers, stolen base records, hit batting average records. He stays in the batting cages, stays in the gym, gets stronger, gets faster. The sky's the limit for him. Tech's a good program, and they're only growing.
Do you see that being a glowing, or I don't want to say glowing, maybe making it positive that he had that ACL injury and maybe reigniting? I think he probably will always have the passion for baseball, but maybe even that much more now, because he had to sit out a year.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he's itching every time he gets out in the dugout. He wants to be out there like senior night, that situation. He begged me for a week, and I was like, no, you're not doing it. You're hurt. And then finally, I talked to the athletic director, the other coach, and we put him out there and just getting a 2-strike or a 1-strike hit opposite field. That's all you ask for as a team player, and he did what he needed to do with the torn ACL. he's definitely, it's going to ignite some fuel in his fire, and he's going to be ready to go
That
next year.
moment, it was a special moment for
Oh,
him, and you guys
absolutely,
let it down.
Yeah, I was holding back a little bit of tears coaching third,
Well, that's what
just
I was
because,
gonna ask
it's one of those things that you see stuff like on ESPN about stuff like that, and it's cool that it happens in the Shady community.
If he would have grounded out, I imagine he would have been happy that he got. Did you ever see him getting a hit in that situation?
No, never thought it was. I was hoping. I think there was a guy on second base. I was hoping maybe he would move the runner or whatever, but he ended up getting an RBI out of it. The guy ended up scoring, and it was an awesome experience.
But you can't really finish your senior year any better than hitting 1,000.
I know, 1 for 1, batting 1,000. So I don't think we should put him back in the lineup just in case he strikes out or something.
Hey, Jordan, I appreciate it.
Absolutely, thanks.